Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team out there. We're about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. To throw, it's Moore. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield and make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And it's the senior getting home with the sack. The Ducks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. And they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Pressure is coming. Pressure coming, and they've got him again. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. The Ducks will bring their punt team on the field now. He'll aim it toward the sideline. A solid punt. And it's fair caught right about the 45-yard line. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Using his legs, it's Price. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? He's going to hand this off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Getting set. Here's second down. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. It's complete. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. 2nd and goal for the offense. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. He's got it near the end zone. And he's down at the 3-yard line. So 4th down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner steps out at the 20. That's where the offense will take over. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Over the middle, but it's incomplete. And the Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert, of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Grab down the middle. It's Stanley. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Dropping back, it's Moore. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. They go backwards on that 3rd down completion. Sets up a 4th down. And now the defense will call it. make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. The Ducks will have to kick it away. We're going to kick it away for the second time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense in hurry-up mode. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Ducks offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Quarterback escapes the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open. The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and another incompletion.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Caught over the middle, it's Singleton. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end will bring up a 2nd and manageable here for this offense.
7, Oregon, 0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. On the ground, it's Price. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
What a surprise. Notre Dame running the football for another 1st down. Seems like we've been saying that for decades and decades. The ability to run the football, not just the backs that stand out to me when you think about Notre Dame's history. It's especially true about the line of scrimmage and those big offensive linemen opening up those holes.
Good throw. The catch is made.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Hands off to the left. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Here's the option play. That's a solid gain there. He keeps it and picks up the first down himself. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll try the option play here. That's a big gain. Great decision to keep the ball and pick up the first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Looking to throw. It's Raiola. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's complete downfield.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Got a lane. Can he get in? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Irish. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
And the PAT is good. The kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it second and long. To the air, it's Moore. Trying to extend the play. On the run here, taking a deep shot. He pulls it in for a big gain. And it's a huge chunk play. The tackle is finally made, but the ball moved to the 47-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. The pocket breaking down. He makes the grab. And the gain just good enough for a first down. And the Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. offense line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking to throw again. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. That completion makes it second and medium. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he pulls in the catch. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. First down, the clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. Coming up with a second down and goal. To throw, it's Moore. Looking to scramble. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ducks.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The Notre Dame offense back onto the field. A beautiful, balanced drive. Reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8 coming up. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Snags the quick throw. Breaks loose at the 40. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Looking for his big tight end. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. With the catch, it's Singleton. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. A chance for just a couple more plays. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this team and begin the second half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. First down. Looking to throw the football. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Takes the handoff. It's Price. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Back to throw. It's Raiola. Makes a quick grab. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Just great timing here with this quarterback and his wide receiver to pick up this first down. And really over the years, that's what Notre Dame's looking to get back to consistently, is being able to complement what they can do by running the football and to have a quarterback that can drop back and make the throw like this and keep the sticks moving and keep his offense out of harm's way.
They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
6th play of the drive coming up. Looking to throw it on first down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's intercepted, but out of bounds. So close to a turnover, it's just incomplete. Oh, and it's nearly picked off. Could not hold on to the ball in the end zone. Sets up second down. That play makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback drops back. Makes a quick catch.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. And they'll go right back to him on first down. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Testing the... So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, blinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Return begins inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. The Ducks will come to the line to run the hurry up. Scanning the field. It's Moore. He's running out of time here. Makes the catch downfield. They stop right at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Casper. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Offense getting set. It's second down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
And he's back to throw again on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Well, the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. Receiver makes the grab. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
First down and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket. Looking to scramble now. Scrambles out of bounds to avoid contact. He's going to be short of the marker.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Now it's second down here. They'll run it from the gun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Come up on third down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Can he make it to the marker? Get some space around the 30. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Crucial third down play right here. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking downfield. It's Raiola. Lets it fly out of the wideout. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Tries the right with a quick throw. It's caught downfield. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Takes the toss and heads left. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back end, nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. They're going to run the option. Pitch play to the back. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back. Feeding the ball. He scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
Kicking team out for the PAT try.
On for the extra point.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter.
Notre Dame.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner is brought down.
That return backfires on him. Now, their offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Well, that's a great performance in the